Imagine trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. That is often how early 20th century revolutionaries felt trying to apply European Marxist theories directly to the distinct realities of a vast, largely agrarian nation like China. It was a monumental challenge requiring profound rethinking. Mao Zedong proposed the new democracy theory primarily to adapt Marxism-Leninism to China's unique semi-feudal and semi-colonial conditions. He recognized that a straightforward proletarian revolution, as envisioned for industrialized Europe, was unsuitable for a nation dominated by peasants and foreign influence. The core mechanism behind this adaptation was Mao's understanding that China's society was distinct from the Western capitalist model. Orthodox Marxism posited that the working class would lead a socialist revolution directly against the bourgeoisie. However, China lacked a large industrial working class and instead faced a dual oppression from foreign imperialists and domestic feudal landlords. Mao believed that, in such a context, the immediate goal could not be socialism but rather a national democratic revolution. This revolution needed to unite all classes oppressed by imperialism and feudalism, including certain segments of the national bourgeoisie, under the leadership of the Communist Party of China. This theory provided the practical framework for the Communist Party of China to achieve its revolutionary goals. It outlined a two-stage revolution. First, a new democratic stage focused on national liberation and land reform, and second, a subsequent transition to socialism. The new democracy united a broad front of peasants, workers, intellectuals, and even patriotic capitalists against common enemies. This approach meant building alliances that would have been unthinkable in a purely socialist revolution against a native capitalist class. It allowed for a temporary, progressive role for the national bourgeoisie in the struggle against foreign domination and feudalism. A key insight of new democracy was the concept of the four-class bloc, which united the working class, peasantry, urban petty bourgeoisie, and national bourgeoisie under the leadership of the proletariat, meaning the Communist Party. This was a significant theoretical departure, contrasting sharply with the Soviet Union's direct path to socialism. It emphasized that a protracted people's war, rooted in the countryside with peasant support, was the valuable strategy for revolution in China. Mao recognized the necessity of these intermediate steps to gather sufficient strength before a socialist transformation could begin. By proposing the new democracy theory, Mao provided a flexible and pragmatic roadmap for the Chinese Revolution. It successfully integrated Marxist principles with Chinese specificities, allowing the Communist Party of China to win popular support, overcome formidable adversaries, and ultimately establish the People's Republic of China, laying the essential groundwork for its later socialist development.